here with Anna Shields before the NAIA National Meet, her last competition as a Point Park runner and also in the NAIA. Anna, what are your thoughts going into your final meet here in college?
I'm excited and I'm going to appreciate every moment of it. I'm really nervous too because I want to finish it off strong. So I'd like to win 2 more titles and hopefully try and PR, try and go out with a couple of personal bests because it's my last college meet ever. So those are the goals. That's what's in my mind.
You qualified in 3 different events. You're going to do 2 of those, the 800 and the 1500. Also qualified in the 5000. What have you been working on the last few weeks? What has your training been like lately?
Training has been really good. I have a lot of room to improve on both sides of my main events. Like I can work on improving my speed and my strength, so I've been doing that. I've been working on acceleration for hopefully being able to finish well in that last 100 meters of a race, especially in a really competitive race that's so important to be able to close out that last, like within that last 100 meters, to be able to accelerate when you're tired if you need to. So I've been doing workouts that simulate that. That's one of the main things. And also just a little bit more tempo work to work on my endurance.
Is there a certain time that you feel would be needed to come away with national titles in the events?
That is hard to say, but I know about my personal goals for it. I've been wanting to run a 4:10 in the 1500 for a long time. Even if I can get under 4:12, I'll be really happy with that. I'm trying to make USAs, so I'm hoping if I could hit a 4:11 or 4:10 that might make it in. The auto time is 4:09, but they do take like top 30, so I'm just trying to do a time that will get me into a top 30 position.
You've been to nationals every season so far at Point Park, whether it's cross country, indoor, or outdoor track. What's special about the NAIA that sets it apart from some of the other associations?
I think the awesome thing about the NAIA is that we feel sort of like we're underdogs in a way, like we're all one team. Sometimes the NAIA is overlooked by track media, but I don't think it should be because I think that there are a lot of good runners in the NAIA, and I think that it's starting to get better as far as coverage with that. I know that like when I just ran the USA Road Mile, Hannah Fields, who is from the NAIA, like I kind of felt like she was my teammate. She finished 3rd in a US championship when I got 5th, and like we were rooting for each other because we're from the NAIA, and like we know that a lot of those women there, they went to D1. They kind of know each other from competing in D1, which is a bit of a different world than what we're in, and so it's just kind of special to have that camaraderie that continues even after you graduate.
So at that outdoor national meet, it's you and 3 other ladies. That's the most we've ever had for women representing at the outdoor meet. What can you say about that?
I think that's so exciting. I've never had that going into an outdoor championship, having other women from my team with me, and not only that, but Reba Bartram is going to be running the same event as me with the 800, so we'll get to be warming up together. We'll get to do the prelims together. Hopefully we'll both be in the finals, and that's going to be exciting. And then Alyssa Campbell in the 5K, she's PR'd every time she's run it, so I'm really excited to see her kill it out there. And then Kara in the marathon, which is just like awesome. Like we've never had a marathon qualifier before, and I'm really excited to just see how these awesome women are going to do. They're going to do great.
Is there a group mindset that you ladies feel like you can put up some points towards the team and from multiple people?
We actually haven't really talked about points. I think just because Jim kind of focuses on having each of us just do our individual best. He kind of worries about that more than the team points, which will just come if we do what we can do. It's definitely possible that we can put up some good points and score highly as a team, like within the top 10.
Yeah, fair enough. Good approach there, no question about it. The team aspect throughout the year, you're training with these ladies all year long, from cross country to indoor to outdoor track. What has this year been like? There's a lot of great moments and performances, team and individually, throughout the year.
There have been so many good moments. Cross country nationals was awesome. All of these women were there for that. And then Bucknell was a really good moment, cheering little Alyssa Campbell on in the 5K under the lights. It was so awesome to see her kick on that last lap and hit the standard. Like, we were all going nuts. And then conferences, running with Kara in the 10K and the 5K, and with Reba in the 800. Like, we're just a team all together. We train together, and sometimes we work together in races, and it's just, we're gonna all finish it out and do it one more time.
Speaking of finishing things out, you took a different path than most would throughout college track. Would you trade any of that for anything, or have it be differently looking back on your college career?
I definitely wouldn't. I feel like, of course, I didn't know it at the time in those years where I was really sad, thinking that things just went off the rails and that track career, college or otherwise, wasn't in the cards. But now I think that things worked out the way they were meant to, where I can be stronger than ever, and I think that my best running days are still to come after graduation. I've only been back at this for a couple of years, and this is the kind of sport that rewards training over time, and I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep going.
So speaking of that, what is next for you after this NAI national meet?
Well, I'm definitely going to keep competing to the highest level possible, no matter where I end up. I am looking at a couple different pro groups. I'm also thinking about being an assistant track coach, so I'm not sure right now which group I'm going to go to or where I'm going to end up, but no matter what, I'm going to keep training and going to keep racing, so I'm definitely not done.
Anna Shields, thank you very much to take this time before the NAI meet. You certainly made your impact on Point Park and the entire NAI, so good luck this weekend and in the future.
Thank you, Kevin.